Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today we're doing a review of the cheapest 2020 Toyota Tacoma you could buy today. We'll do an outside walk around, an inside tour, and take it on a drive.
I'm coming with that KO, with that KO, with that KO.
Before we get into the rest of this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Carson Toyota for providing me with this car to review. They're one of the largest dealerships in SoCal and can help you find the Toyota you are looking for. I'll link all their contact information below. Be sure to give it a call if you have any further questions on Toyotas. All right, so this 2020 Tacoma SR, which is the most base you can get, comes with a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder and pushes out 159 horsepower and 180 pound-feet of torque, and it's made it to the 6-speed automatic transmission. Now for MPG, that translates to 20 in the city and 23 in the highway, which isn't significantly better than the V6. Going on to the towing capacity, it's at 3,500, and that's honestly almost half of what you get in the V6, which sits at 6,400 pounds. Since this is rear-wheel drive, you don't get the versatility that the 4-wheel drive option offers. Now the focus of this video is the price, which for this specific model sits at $26,678. Now on Toyota's website, it's marketed as $26,050, and that is what this car starts out with. But there are some added options in this specific model that I do want to cover and talk about a bit. You have the $250 floor mats, which I'm okay with. You have the $110 door sill protectors, which for a workhorse like this, that is understandable. Then you have things like the $90 exhaust tip. I mean, it isn't necessary. It's not going to change the sound or the performance of your Tacoma, but it could be probably negotiated into the deal, so I'm not too concerned about it. And the same thing applies with the $45 tie down loops. But one thing I do really think is worth it is the $795 cast aluminum running boards, which are perfect for getting in and out of the truck. The point here is that you're getting around $1,300 worth of options for $658 more, which honestly is not that bad. I mean, technically speaking, you could get this car below sticker for dealership incentives similar to what's being offered here if you had a stripped out with no even dealership options on it. And what's funny here is this truck has actually been sold since the time of me recording this, and it comes to show that there is a value for the person who's looking to buy a stock Tacoma. Bare bones, and just for the purposes of doing what a pickup like this is supposed to do. Now going on to the classic review portions of this video, there really isn't much to say when it comes to the exterior and the inside. I mean, you do have your standard bumpers. There are plastics around for ease of replacement and cheap component part replacement prices. But going on the inside, you do have your fabric seats as well. But one of the things that's nice to see is obviously the standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto infotainment system on the 8-inch Entune display. One thing that does kind of annoy me was the fact that there was no key fob, and I had to actually go walk around the entire dealership using the key and the stock number in order to find it. And I mean, outside of being in a really big parking structure, this isn't really a big issue. Anyway, my struggles aside, would I put my money on this? Short answer is no, but I'll explain more of that on the drive. If you're interested in this video, please smash that like button so it's suggested to others who might be interested, and subscribe, as that does help me out a lot. And with that said, let's take this thing on a drive. All right guys, so we're here in the base of the base, the stock of the stock Tacoma, just to get a sense of how it drives. We went over all the features this thing has and doesn't have, since it is the stock model. And I think it would just be interesting to see what it's like, because I've driven the most expensive Tacoma they offer, the TRD Pro, and then I've done the TRD Off-Road, which has had a lot of options on it. And I think it'd be good to level set my expectations with a stock model, just to see what it has and what it doesn't have, since I guess I've been spoiled my entire Tacoma driving experience wise. So yeah. So the key thing I'm paying attention here is the suspension quality of the drivetrain, and as well as interior fit and finish when driving, if there's anything I do notice that's significant. And off the bat, I mean, the powertrain, this 4-cylinder with 159 horsepower and 80 pound-feet of torque is lacking. I mean, it's kind of why everyone goes for the V6 just right off the bat, because if you're going to tow anything substantial and have any significant payload in the back, that's something you're really going to need. In terms of throttle response, it feels kind of sluggish. I was even going up some simple ramps and I felt like we had to just like kind of go all the way down just to get the power. We're going to demonstrate that for you guys right here when we do
get on throttle here and onto the straightaway. So we'll just give the person in front of us some space here. All right. So you do have your sequential shifter. I am gonna, for the benefit of this, go down into first, just so we start off, and I'll go into drive just to let the rest of the shifting be done here on the automatic side. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. I mean, I'm not really gonna expect much from this 4-cylinder, and the sound is also that much, you know, impressive. I mean, this does have that exhaust tip, but that's not going to do anything for you in terms of sound. The engine's just going to sound the way it's going to sound. Unless you have something like a catback exhaust, that's really going to change the tone of it, but not much there. In terms of handling, since I have driven the TRD Off-Road and the TRD Pro, both with upgraded suspension, the Pro having the Fox and the Fox suspension, and then the Off-Road having the Bilstein shocks, I do notice a difference, honestly. Like, I guess comparing those two side by side, day to day, you're not going to notice much, but going from stock suspension here and remembering those, it's pretty significant. Here you feel like it's a little more fluid, not as, I guess, planted, and you know, the bumps do kind of resonate throughout the cabin. It doesn't soak them up as well as those upgraded suspension packages do. And I mean, this is meant to be a workhorse, and it's going to be a truck that's going to be in most companies' fleets, to be completely honest, unless you're doing a full-out build where you want to completely upgrade everything yourself. And it'd be interesting to see what the price difference is if you were to do all the upgrades yourself versus just pick one straight from the factory. Let me know if you guys want to see a video like that. Comment that down below. I think that'd be something I might be looking into myself, just from like a out of curiosity standpoint. But going back to this being a workhorse, if this is going to be something in people's fleets, I do think they need to offer leather, and if they could make it standard, that'd be a huge plus. Just competing with the with other people and standing apart. A lot of companies do like to have something reliable in their fleet. I'm sure a lot of them are choosing the Tacoma if it's in the right tier in terms of performance and capability. Now, for around $26,000 to $27,000, you know that this thing is going to lose much more value, just because it's coming with all the bare bones necessities that make a Tacoma a Tacoma. If you really wanted to make your own build, what I would probably, just thinking of it off the spot without doing much research, is get the V6, get the 4-wheel drive, and then the suspension, the tires, the rims, do that yourself. That makes more sense, just because you're getting a good foundation, a good platform to work off of. Is there much you're going to be able to do to this 4-cylinder? Not that I know of, and I highly doubt it, just because it's, you know, you start off with a weaker platform. And then going rear-wheel drive, you are going to want the 4-wheel drive system that this Tacoma does offer as an option. Just because making a 4-wheel drive system yourself doesn't make any economic sense. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up here. I hope this video interested you. It interested me a little bit, just because I kind of had the question after reviewing such expensive Tacomas, what do you get with nothing on it? So if you guys want to see more videos like this, comment that down below. Let me know. Smash that like button if you actually enjoyed this video and want to share with other people who might be interested in it as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.